The field goal percentage is 42%. Their opponent shooting 50%. 3-point shooting 33%. Opponent shooting 38%. Free throw percentage 75%, where the opponent shooting 70%. The rebounding is hurting them. They rebound 30%, while the opponent shoot rebound at 41%. They average 68 points a game, while the opponents average 92 points a game. So tonight we'll try to do a little better here at the rebounding and the defensive end. And get ready for the national anthem and the NAIA rules and regulations. And then we'll go to the start lineups. We'll go first with the Southern Oregon University Raiders. Southern Oregon University Raiders, sorry about that. And then we'll do the Gooey Ducks. Now it's down to the play-by-play announcer from the court side. She's welcome everybody. She's welcome everybody to the university and to the ball game and going over the NAIA rules and regulation.
With the American Cancer Society and the National Association of Basketball Coaches. Since 1993, this initiative has leveraged the personal experiences, community, leadership, and professional excellence of coaches nationwide to increase cancer awareness and promote healthy living through year-round awareness efforts, fundraising activities.
Today's our cancer versus cancer games.
Every lesson. Check out the posters to gym entrance for more information. The Evergreen State College is proud to be a champion.
Cancer is a big part of everybody's life nowadays. Unfortunately, I've lost my parents and my sister to cancer, and family and friends, but it affects all of us.
We hope that you embrace these values and create a positive environment for everyone to enjoy. At this time, we ask that you please rise to your
Here we go for the singing the national anthem by Troy Trost. Thank you very much, sir, for that rendition of the national anthem. It's always great. Thank you, sir. And now here we go with the starting lineup. Starting first, the Southern Oregon University Raiders. Number 2, Gabe Rucko. A senior number 5, Elijah Jackson. A senior number 10, Mason Whitaker. A junior number 15, Joe Juhala. A sophomore number 25, Bryce Dreyer. Head coach Matt Zozul. Assistant coach Josh Meyer. And here we go with the lineups for our Gooey Ducks. A senior number 1, Jordan Joseph. A junior number 4, Garrett Long. A junior number 5, Bradley Graham. A junior number 24, Zach Jefferson. A junior number 42, Solomon Campbell. Head coach Cameron Swanson. Assistant coaches Austin Curry, Jay Glover, and Ben Lamb. Let's get ready for some Gooey Duck basketball. Coming loud and proud to you here at the Evergreen State College. Tipping off for the Gooey Ducks will be number 42, Solomon Campbell. And number 15 for the Raiders, Joe Jahala. Tip controlled by the Gooey Ducks. Number 5, Bradley Graham with the basketball. Across the timeline. Over to number 4, Garrett Long. Took a handoff number 1, Jordan Joseph. Back out to Bradley Graham. Back over to number 24, Zach Jefferson. Turnover by the Gooey Ducks. It'll be Raiders basketball. Ball goes into number 10, Mason Whitaker. Over to number 15, Joe Jahala. Back out from the perimeter. Goes out to number 15, down low to number 25, Bryce Dyer for 2. Back Jordan Joseph across the timeline. Back over to number 5, Bradley Green. Back over to Jordan Joseph. Back out to Bradley Green. Back up to Jordan Joseph. And the baseline to number 24, Zach Jefferson. Ball goes in. Nice shot by Zach Jefferson. 2-2, 18:53 left in the first half. Raiders back in the attack. 3-point shot. Good by number 15, Joe Jahala for 3. 5-2 Raiders. Nice looking stroke by Jahala. Ball gets into Garrett Long. Back over to Jordan Joseph. Inside to Jordan Joseph. Nice basket by Zach Jefferson. Nice assist by Bradley Graham. Caught the Raiders sleeping in the backcourt. Back line. Driving basket good by number 25, Bryce Dyer. 7-4. And a nice pass and dunk by number 42, Solomon Campbell. Nice assist by number 1, Jordan Joseph. Racked the rim. 7-6. Back and forth action early in the contest. Long 3-pointer. Rims out. Over the back on the Raiders. Foul number 15, Joe Jahala. His first, team's first. It'll be Gooey Duck basketball inbound. Garrett Long inbounds number 5, Bradley Graham. Across the timeline. Looking for the play on the offense. He dribbles, takes a jumper, rims off. Rebounded by the Raiders. Raiders on the attack. Ball by number 5, Elijah Jackson. Driving baseline is number 2, Gabe Reiki. Basket is good. 9-6. Raiders. Driving by Jordan. Back out to Zach Jefferson. Back out to Jordan Joseph. Six seconds on the shot clock. Solomon Campbell drives and misses the layup. Rebounded by number 2, Gabe Rickle. Long 3 again, good. Nothing but net for number 15, Joe Jahala. His second 3 of the first half. 12-6. Raiders. Long 3 by number 4, rims out. The Gooey Ducks. Rebounded by the Raiders. Number 10, Mason Whitaker. Kicks another out to number 15, Jahala. Back inside to 25. Rims in and out. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Number 25, Bryce Dyer. 14-6, Raiders. Bradley Graham and Jordan Joseph playing one-on-one back-to-back. Ball goes into Garrett Long. He drives baseline. He's cut off, kicks it out to Zach Jefferson. Zach Jefferson drives baseline, gets it down low to Solomon Campbell. Goes for the dunk, misses the dunk. On the attack goes the Raiders. Long 3, rims out. Knocked out of bounds by the Raiders. It'll be Gooey Duck basketball. Checking in for the Gooey Ducks, number 20, Jamoy Davis, and number 30, Nathan Bear. Garrett Long then bounce number 5, Bradley Graham. Across the timeline. Back out to Garrett Long. Hands off to Jordan Joseph, and stolen by the Raiders. Up ahead, makes the layup, number 2, Gabe Rickle for 2. 16-6 Raiders. Jordan Joseph on the drive, kicks out to Jamoy Davis. Jamoy Davis back to Garrett Long for the jumper. Rims out. Rebound by the Raiders, back by Nathan Bear. It's out to number 5, Bradley Graham. Kicks out to Jordan Joseph. To Zach Jefferson for Jamoy Davis for 2. Nice pass by Bradley Graham. 16-8 Raiders. Raiders back on the attack. Cross court. In the perimeter, number 5, long 3. Rims out, rebounded by number 30, Nathan Bear of the Gooey Ducks. Back in the attack of the Gooey Ducks, number 5, Bradley Graham on the attack. Hands off to Jordan Joseph. Cut in the middle toward the basket, and it's good. And count the basket, and it's fouled. Nice pass by Jordan Joseph, cutting Bradley Graham. Foul on the Raiders. Foul's number 25. Bryce Dreyer, his first, team second. Shooting the bonus will be number 5, Bradley Graham. Trying to cut into this Raiders lead. And it rims out. Knocked it around by the Gooey Ducks. It'll be Raiders basketball. That ball was in it and it's out. But a great play by the Gooey Ducks there. Raiders back on the attack, working the ball around the perimeter. Back out to number 5. Back out to number 2 for a long 3. And nothing but nets by number 2, Gabe Reichel. (19-10) Raiders. 14 minutes left in the first half. Ball goes into Garrett Long. Couldn't course the middle. Blocked by the defense. Was Nathan Bear's shot up ahead of the Raiders. Trying to work the ball up. Ball out to number 5, Elijah Jackson. Ball almost stolen by the Gooey Ducks. It'll be Gooey Duck basketball. It'll be an immediate timeout with 13:41 left in the first half. The score: Raiders 19, Gooey Ducks 10. We'll be right back. With 13:41 left in the first half, the score: Raiders 19, Gooey Ducks 10. It's been great defense and offense by both teams. The three-point shooting is keeping the Raiders in the lead. They've hit like 3 or 4 of those. It'll be Gooey Duck basketball out of the timeout. Number 5, Bradley Graham with the basketball, dribbling across court. Gets out to Jamoy Davis, number 20. Back out to Jordan Joseph. Turns, kicks out to number 11. Back out to number 5, Bradley Graham for 3. Rims out. Rebounded by the Raiders. Stolen by the Gooey Ducks. Kicks out to number 1, Jordan Joseph for 3. And it's good. Nothing but net for the Gooey Ducks. 19-13. Nice shot by Jordan Joseph. Nice pass by Bradley Graham. Back in the attack of the Raiders. Long three. Rim short. Rebounded by Joy Davis of the Gooey Ducks. Up to Jordan Joseph. Cross court to number 11. Daniel Thomas, who checked in the ball game during that break. Ball goes into Nathan Bear. Cut to number 5. He's blocked. Kicks out by the Raiders. Number 5. Guarded heavily by Daniel Thomas. He drives. Takes the extra step. No call. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Joy Davis. Up ahead to Jordan Joseph. Long three. Rims off. Rebounded by the Raiders. Cross court timeline. Goes up to number 4. Back out to number 5 for the Raiders. Long three-pointer. Rims out. Rebounded by number 5. Kicks it back to Jordan Joseph. Across the timeline. He drives, pulls up. Jumper good by Jordan Joseph. 19 of 15. Gooey Ducks making a run. With 11:53 left in the half. Raiders up by 4. Raiders pass the ball around the perimeter. Out to number 22, Jacob Almacher. Back inside the number 4, and he's fouled. They count the basket. The foul's number 11, Daniel Thomas. Check it back in for the Gooey Ducks, number 42, Solomon Campbell, and number 4, Garrett Long. Checking into ball game for the Raiders, number 10, Mason Whitaker. And number 22, Almacher. Number 4, Jack Chimmock makes the free throw, completes the three-point play, 22 to 15, Raiders. Daniel Thomas across the timeline. Hands off to Jordan Joseph. Back up to Garrett Long. Back over to Jordan Joseph. He drives baseline, and he's fouled by number 4, Jack Chimmock. That's his first, team's 4th. Shooting 2 will be number 1, Jordan Joseph for the Gooey Ducks. Trying to cut into the lead. First one is good by Jordan Joseph, 22 to 16 Raiders. Second one is good as well, 22 to 17 Raiders. Gooey Ducks pick up a full court. Trying to slow down the Raiders offense. Ball gets into number 22, Jackson Axemaker. Back to Axemaker, back over to number 10, Mason Whitaker. Back over to number 4, Jay Reiking. Jack Chimmock. Three-pointer good by the Raiders. 25 to 17 Raiders. With 10:50 left in the first half, Jordan Joseph the ball into Solomon Campbell. Cross court to Dan. Back down to number 20, Joy Davis. Back over to Solomon Campbell for a mid-range jumper. It's good. Free throw extended. 25 to 19. Gooey Ducks hanging with him. Number 10 brings the ball across the timeline for the Raiders. And number 4, Jack Plummick. Back out for 3. It's good by number 10, Mason Whitaker for 3, 28 to 19, Raiders. Ball goes into Solomon Campbell, spins, turns, shoots and misses, rebounded by the Raiders. Number 10 on the drive, long 3 again, rims off, rebounded by number 20, Jamoy Davis. Up ahead to Jordan Joseph. Cut off on the drive. Still trying to drive. Kicks out to Solomon Campbell for 3. Rims out. Rebounded by number 22, the Raiders. Jacob Axemaker. Back to Axemaker. Back over to number 4. Nice pass off the number 3, Liam Clark. What do they call? They call it a foul here. Was it a technical foul? Or was it? I guess a technical foul was called on number 4 of the Raiders, Jack Klumek. Shooting the third throws, being number 1, Jordan Joseph. Misses the first one. Klumak is his name. Second one is good, 30-20. Subbing in for the Gooey Ducks, number 24, 44, and 23. That's Nick Gutierrez, Zach Jefferson, and Corey Bridges for the Gooey Ducks. Be Gooey Duck basketball at inbound. Goggins inbound with 24 is Zach Jefferson. Gooey Ducks trailing by 10 with 9:18 left in the first half. Goggins into number 4, Garrett Long. Back over to Jordan Joseph, he drives. Ball misses, rebounded by the Raiders. Up at number 3, Liam Clark. Back out to number 10. Back over to 25. Back over to number 2, back to 10. Mason Kerr back over to number 2, back to number 4. Misses with rebound. And put back in by number 25, Bryce Dyer. 32-20, Raiders. Long 3 by Nick. Nothing but net. 32-23. Nice shot by number 23, Nick Gutierrez. Raiders back on the attack. Drive and cut off by the Gooey Ducks. Long 3 thought about by the Raiders. Back out to number 3, down low to number 25. Back out to number 10. Foul on the Gooey Ducks, number 24. Fouls on number 4, Garrett Long, his fifth, the team's 5th. His 2nd. Checking into the ball game is number 5, Bradley Graham, replacing Jordan Joseph. Number 15 goes up for a shot for the Raiders, but he's fouled by number 5, Bradley Graham. Shooting 2 will be number 15, Joe Johala for the Raiders. First one is good. Subbing man back in for the Raiders, number 5, Elijah Jackson. 33-23 with 8:03 left in the first half. Second one's good as well, 34-23 Raiders. Bradley Graham with the ball, bringing the ball across the timeline. Back over to Garrett Long. Back over to inside Corey Bridges. He loses the handle. Stolen by the Raiders. Back over number 5. Back out to number 2, Gabe Rickle. Back out to number 15 for a long 3. Rims out. Hits the top and no good. It'll be Gooey Duck basketball. Checking back in for the Raiders will be number 20, Emmett Fentz for the first time. He's a redshirt freshman. Number 5, Bradley Graham with the ball. He's off to Jefferson. Back out to Garrett and probably missed it a 3. Rebound by number 5, Elijah Jackson. Brings the ball across the timeline, drives, penetrates, kicks out for a 3. In and out. Put back up and in by number 15, Joe Jahala. 36-23. Raiders. Ball stolen by the Raiders. Pass intended for Garrett Long. Raiders pass the ball around the perimeter for an opening. Back out to number 25. Back out to number 5. Back out to number, now it's outside number 20. Inside number 25 for the basket. That's Bryce Dyer for 2, 38-25 Raiders. Back out to number 24 Jefferson on the drive. High miss, rebounded by the Raiders. That was like an air ball there. Number 5 on the drive. Back out to number 25 for the Raiders. Back out to number 2, Katie Reike. Back inside, back out to 5, back out to number 20 for 3. Nothing but net. 41-23. Nice shot by number 20, Emmett Fentz. Bradley Graham back on the drive. Garrett Long driving. Jefferson for 3, nothing but net. 41-26. Nice shot by number 24, Zach Jefferson. With the assist by number 4, Garrett Long. Raiders back on the attack. 5:18 left in the first half. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by the Gooey Ducks. Subbing in for the Gooey Ducks will be 4 players after the break. Will be a timeout with 5:12 left in the first half. The score, Raiders 41, Gooey Ducks 26. We'll be right back. Back with 5:12 left in the first half. The score, Raiders 41, Gooey Ducks 26. The score to indicate how close the game really is. The thing is keeping the Raiders in the lead are the 3-point baskets they've been making. So like every time the Gooey Ducks go on a run, the Raiders hit about 2 or 3 threes in a row to extend the lead. It's going to be Raiders basketball out of the timeout. Ball gets inbound to number 15 and thrown away. Gooey Duck basketball. Ball gets inbound to number 11. Daniel Tomlinson back out to number 4, Garrett Long. Back out to number 20, Jamal Davis. Back to Jordan Joseph. He drives, takes a shot, and misses. Knocked out of bounds by the Gooey Ducks. It'll be Raiders basketball. Raiders bring the ball up across the timeline. Shot missed by number 2. Gabe Reichel, rebounded by number 11. Back up to Jamoy Davis. Back out to number 11. For 3 is good by number 11. Daniel Thomas for three, 41-29, Raiders. Ball goes over to number 2, Gabe Reckel. Back over to number 4, Jack Chummett. The fouls number 11, Daniel Thomas. His second, team's fourth. Check it back in for the Raiders, number 3, Liam Clark. Basket good by number 4, Jack Chummett. Klumock. Ball goes into Solomon Campbell. Kicks out to number 11, Daniel Thomas. Shovels his feet on the way to the ball, traveling, turnover, Gooey Ducks. It'll be Raiders basketball. Checking in for the Raiders, number 22, Jacob Axmaker. Number 2 across the timeline, Gabe Reckel. Yep. Back to Reichel. Reichel drives. And makes the layup. 45-29 Raiders. Jordan Joseph with the ball across the timeline. Trouble handoff number 11, Daniel Thomas. Back over to Solomon Campbell. Inside to number 4, Garrett Long. For the layup, nice pass by Daniel Thomas for the assist to number 4, Garrett Long. 45-31 Raiders. Long three by number 5, rims out, rebounded by Jordan Joseph across the timeline. And he's fouled on the shot. Fouls on number 4, Jack Chumock. Checking back in for the Gooey Ducks, number 5, Bradley Graham, giving number 11, Daniel Thomas, a worthy break. It'll be inbound, the ball out of bounds will be the Gooey Ducks. That foul was on the floor. Ball goes in to Solomon Campbell, back inside to Garrett Linders. Air ball by number 5. Shot a little short, Bradley Graham did. It'll be Raiders basketball with 2:46 left in the first half. Ball gets inbound to number 5, Elijah Jackson. Across the timeline goes Jackson for the Raiders. Back over to number 10, Whitaker. Back out to number 22. Back up top. Number 10. Foul number 42. Solomon Campbell. His first, team's 5th. Basket was good and he's fouled. Shooting a 3-throw will be number 10, Mason Whitaker. Free throw was good, 48-31 Raiders. 2:20 left in the first half. On the attack of the Gooey Ducks. Ball goes into Solomon Campbell. Jumper rims out. Rebounded by the Raiders. Back out to number 3. Back out to number 25 of the Raiders. Back out to number 10, Mason Whitaker. Back inside to number 3. Trying to work the ball down low. They lose the ball with Jordan Joseph with a steal. Goes up for the shot. And the basket is good. Layup is good by Jordan Joseph. 48-33. 1:36 left in the half. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Gooey Ducks. Still be Raiders basketball with 21 seconds on the shot clock, 1:29 on the game clock. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover. It'll be Gooey Duck basketball. Great defense by the Gooey Ducks. We Garrett Long inbound for the Gooey Ducks. Into number 5, Bradley Graham. Across the timeline. Off to Jordan Joseph. Back up to Garrett Long. Back to Jordan Joseph. He drives. Shoots. Rims up. Rebounded by number 25, Bryce Dyer. He gives up number 5. Kicks out to number 2 for a long 3. And it's nothing but net. Swish by number 5, Gabe Reichel. 51-33. Foul number 10, Mason Whitaker. His first, team 6, with a minute left in the first half. Driving basket good by number 42, Solomon Campbell. 51-35. Inside to number 3, shot goes short. Rebounded by Solomon Campbell. Up ahead to ball knocked out of bounds. That'll be Gooey Duck basketball. Nice hustle by number 5, Bradley Graham. Ball goes back in to Bradley Graham. Across the timeline. On 3, rims off. Rebounded by number 3 of the Raiders, Liam Clark. Up ahead to number 5, Elijah Jackson. Good for the last shot with 9 seconds left in the shot clock, in the game clock. No, the 3-point basket at the buzzer should not count. The shot was by number 2. The thing is, the game clock has went off, and they said the 3 was good. We'll check the response here in a minute, but it looked like it was no good from my eyes. But like I said, no basket. That's what I thought. So at the end of the first half, the score 51-35 Raiders. We'll be right back with highlights. Back with some first half numbers. First for the Raiders of Southern Oregon. Their leading scorers were number 2, Gabe Reichel with 12. Number 10, Mason Whitaker had 9. Number 15, Joe Jahala had 10. Number 25, Bryce Dyer had 10. The reserves, number 3, Liam Clark had 2. Number 4, Jack Chomok had 5. And number 20, Emmett Fentz had 3 for 51 points. They shot 20 for 36, 55% in the first half. From the three-point line, they were 7 for 17 for 41%. And they were 4 for 4 from the free throw line for 100%. For the Gooey Ducks, their leading scorer by number 1, Jordan Joseph with 10. Number 4, Garrett Long with 2. Bradley Graham with 2. 24, Zach Jefferson with 7. Solomon Campbell with 6. Reserves, number 11, Daniel Thomas had 3. Jamoy Davis had 2. Number 23, Nick Gutierrez had 3 for 35 points. They shot 14 for 33, 42% in the first half. They were 4 for 10 from three-point land, 40%, and 3 for 5 from free throw line for 60%. We just got to cut back on our three-point shooting. We should be good in this hand. The score to indicate how close this game really is. And we'll be back in about, we'll be starting here in about 30 seconds. You can stop it from it. There we go. Back with the start of the second half. It'll be Raiders basketball to inbound. Side going right to left. Ball gets inbound to number 2, Gabe Reichel. Back over to number 15. Cutting toward the basket is number 5 and makes the layup. Nice pass. Elijah Jackson for 2. 53-35. Raiders. Bradley Graham dribbling across top of the key. Looking for an opening. Back over to number 1, Jordan Joseph. He drives baseline. Cut off. Back cross court to number 24, Zach Jefferson for 3. Nothing but net. 53-41. 53-38. Raiders back on the attack. Goes inside to number 25 for the basket. It's good. 55-38 Raiders with 19:02 left in the second half. Bradley Graham back on the attack. Across the town line. Gives off to Jefferson. He drives. Cut off. Jump ball position. We'll go back to the Gooey Ducks. It'll be Jordan Joseph to inbound. Gets it in to number 5, Bradley Graham. Back out to Garrett Long. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Jordan Joseph for a long 3. Rims out. Rebound by number 10 of the Raiders, Mason Whitaker. Driving baseline, kicks it out to number 5. Back up top of the key. Number 25, back to number 5. Back up for a long 3. Rims out. The shot was taken by number, you can see his number. It's like 25. Drive, basket no good by Zach Jefferson. Rebounded by the Raiders. Across the timeline goes number 5. Elijah Jackson, long 3. Rims out. Rebounded by Solomon Campbell of the Gooey Ducks. Overhead to Jordan Joseph across the timeline. Drives to the basket. No shot, no good, but rebounded by Garrett Long. And he's fouled on the rebound. He'll be shooting 2. Fouls on number 2, Gabe Reichel. His first, team's first of the half. Shooting 2 will be number 4, Garrett Long for the Gooey Ducks. First one, nothing but net. 55-39. Second one's good as well. 55-40, 17:48 left in the ball game. Raiders lead by 15. Drive across the timeline. Trying to work the ball around the perimeter, trying to find an opening. Offensive foul on the Raiders on the rebound action. Ball gets into the Gooey Ducks. Cross court, across the timeline goes Bradley Graham. Back over to Garrett Long. Inside to Solomon Campbell. Turns, face the basket. He's triple team, but he's fouled. Fouls on number 5, Elijah Jackson. His first, team's second of the half. Ball gets inbound to Solomon Campbell. Hand off to Bradley Graham. Jumper, nothing but net by Bradley Graham. 55-42, Raiders. Number 5, Elijah Jackson on the drive. Across the timeline. Spring the ball around the perimeter of the Raiders. Driving kick by number 2. Short air ball by number 2, Gabe Reichel. Up ahead to number 24, Zach Jefferson. Basket is good off the glass. 55-44, Raiders. Gooey Ducks making a run here in the second half. 16:48 left in the second half. Number 15 drives the basket and he's fouled. Foul number 42, Solomon Campbell, his second, team's first. Shooting 2 for the Raiders, the number 15, Joe Jahala. First one rims out. Checking in for the Raiders, number 4, Jack Klumak. Second one's good. Checking into the ball game from is number 3, Liam Clark for the Raiders. Replacing number 15, Joe Jahala, who made the second free throw there. 56-44, Raiders. Hand off to number 11, Jordan Joseph. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Gooey Ducks, so the Raiders basketball. Raiders on the attack. Ball goes out to number 4, Jack Chumak. Number 5 drives, turns, shoots, misses, blocked by number 5, Bradley Graham. Across the timeline, looking for an opening. Gets down low to Solomon Campbell. His pass is stolen by number 25 of the Raiders, Bryce Dyer. Long 3, rims out, rebounded by Garrett Long of the Gooey Ducks. Back over to Zach Jefferson, back out to Jordan Joseph. Back out to number 5, rebound. His three-pointer goes long, was Bradley Graham's. Raiders back on the attack. Back up top of the key. Ball deflected, knocked out of bounds by number 24, Zach Jefferson. Still be Raiders basketball. Checking in for the Gooey Ducks. Number 11, Daniel Thomas, to number 30, Nathan Baer. Giving Solomon Campbell and Zach Jefferson a breather here. It's been a great effort by the Gooey Ducks here in the second half. Ball gets inbound to number 5, Elijah Jackson. Long 3, rims out. Rebounded by the Gooey Ducks. Up ahead to Jordan Joseph, over to Daniel Thomas for 3, and it's good. Daniel Thomas for 3. 56-47. Gooey Ducks working hard in the second half. Foul with number 5, Elijah Jackson. Number 5, Bradley Graham. His second. Checking in for the first time today, number 3, Tyler Noe for the Gooey Ducks. Raiders looking ball on the perimeter. Kicks out to number 4. Ball almost stolen by the Gooey Ducks. Ball put back up and in by number 3, Liam Clark. 58-47, Raiders. Jordan Joseph back on the attack. He drives and he's fouled, and he didn't go in, but nice foul. Fouls on number 5, Elijah Jackson, his second, team's third. Shooting 2 will be number 1, Jordan Joseph. First one is good. Sub it in for the Raiders, number 2, Gabe Reichel. Replacing number 5, Elijah Jackson. Second one is good as well. 58-49. Raiders. Checking back in for the Raiders, number 32. For the first time, actually, Theo Reed. Raiders working the ball around the perimeter, trying to get an open shot. Ball tipped away. But number 3 goes up for a shot, but he's fouled. Liam Clark is fouled in the shot by number 4, Garrett Long. Be team's third, his first. Shooting 2 will be Liam Clark for the Raiders. First one rims out. He's got one more to go, does Liam Clark, the Raiders. Second one is good, 59-49 Raiders with 14-18 left. He made it 3 though. Should be 59-49. He didn't add it yet. Should be 59-49. Foul number 4. Jack Klumek, his 4th. Team's 4th. Ball gets into Jordan Joseph. Driving basket, no good. Rebounded by Jordan Joseph with his own shot. Kicked out to Tyler No. Back out to Bradley. Stolen by the Raiders. Drive to the basket, good. By number 2, Gabe Reichel for 2, 61-49. Raiders. Ball blocked by the Raiders. Still be Gooey Duck basketball with 14 in the shot clock. Check it back in for the Gooey Ducks. We number 23, Nick Gutierrez. Timeline in the court with 13:31 left in the second half. The score, Raiders 61, Gooey Ducks 49. We'll be right back. With 13:31 left in the second half, the score, Raiders 61, Gooey Ducks 49. Give the Gooey Ducks basketball in their basket with 14 on the shot clock. Ball gets them out, Nathan Bear, and he's fouled on the shot. Foul on number 42. Number 32, Theo Reed, his first, team's 5th. Shooting 2 will be number 30, Nathan Bear for the Gooey Ducks. First one is good, 61-50. Second one's good as well. 61-51 Raiders. Number 2 on the drive, across the timeline. Over to number 32. Blocked by number 4 for drive. He blocked, knocked down. No call there. Back out to number 3. He drives to the basket. And he's fouled on the drive. Foul with number 23. Nick Gutierrez, his first. Team's 4th. Shooting 2 will be number 3, Liam Clark. First one is good. Checking back in for the Raiders, number 10, Mason Whitaker. Second one's good as well, 63 to 51 Raiders. 13:07 left in the second half. Hand off to Garrett Long. Inside to number 30, Nathan Bear. Long 3 by Nick Gutierrez. Nothing but net. 63 to 54. Nice shot by Nick Gutierrez. Nice passing by the Gooey Ducks. Way to work the ball around there. Raiders pass the ball around the perimeter. Back inside to number 3, and he drives. Offensive foul on the Raiders. Number 3, Liam Clark. Lowered his body. You can't do that. This ain't NFL. Turnover Raiders. Gooey Duck basketball. Checking back in for the Gooey Ducks. Number 42, Solomon Campbell. Number 20, Jamoy Davis. Gooey Ducks have a chance to cut the lead to 7 or 6 with a 3. With 12:25 left in the second half. We're right in this, guys. Keep working. 3-pointer by Tyler No. Rims off. Rebounded by the Raiders. Up ahead to number 4. Looking for a 3. He's kicked it back out. Around the perimeter. Dribble handoff to number 20. Back out to number 4. Back out to number 32. Double dribble traveling by the Raiders. Great defense by the Gooey Ducks. The Gooey Duck basketball with 11:54 left in the second half. Trailing 63 to 54. They're right in the ball game, guys. Just got to get a couple shots here. Joseph with the ball. He's got the dribble. He goes up. And he's fouled. Foul number 4. Jack Klumick. That's his 5th. He's fouled the ball game with 11:33 left in the ball game. Checking in for the Raiders, number 25, Bryce Dyer. Shooting 2 for the Gooey Ducks. We know 1, Jordan Joseph. Chance to cut the lead down to 7. First one rolls in. It's 63 to 55. They cut it to 7 and make the second one. And it's good. 63-56. Checking in for the Gooey Ducks, number 5, Bradley Graham, replacing number 1, Jordan Joseph. Great run by the Gooey Ducks. Got to keep it up right here. Play some defense. We're right in the ball game, guys. Driving, pass, and basket good by number 22, Jacob Axmaker. Hand off to Nick Gutierrez. Back out to Bradley Graham. Down low to Solomon Campbell. And he's fouled. Foul number 32, Theo Reed. His second, team's 8th. It'll be 1-1 for the Gooey Ducks. Free throw is good, 65-57. Check it back in for the Raiders, number 15, Joe Johala. Second one's good as well, 65-58. 11:08 left in the ball game. Raiders up by 7. Raiders pass the ball in the perimeter. Trying to find the open man. Great defense by the Gooey Ducks. Drive on number 15, stolen by. Ball knocked out of bounds, but off of the Gooey Ducks. It'll be Raiders basketball. Great steal first by Bradley Graham, but he got knocked out of bounds off of him, so it'll be Raiders basketball. Ball gets them out of the backcourt. Number 15, Joe Jahala. Kicks out for three, but number 22 rims out. Rebounded by Solomon Campbell. Up ahead to Nick Gutierrez. Up ahead to Tyler No on the drive. Basket is rims off. No good. Nice drive by Tyler No. Just rims out. Number 25 of the Raiders on the drive. Kicks out to number 22 for another three. It's no good, but he's fouled. And he's knocked down. Let's hope he's all right over there. The foul is number 5. Bradley Graham, his third, team's 5th. Shooting 3 shots will be number 22, Jacob Axmaker. First one's good. Second rims out. Checking in for the Gooey Ducks, number 24 is Zach Jefferson. Checking out the ball game, number 20 is Jamoy Davis. Third one is good, 67-58. Raiders, Gooey Duck basketball. Bradley Graham across the timeline. Hand off to Tyler No. Dribble hand off to number 23, Nick Gutierrez for 3. Rims off, rebounded by Tyler No. Dribble out back, resetting the play. Inside to number 42, Solomon Campbell goes off his foot, out of bounds. It'll be Raiders basketball. Checking back in for the Gooey Ducks, number 1, Jordan Joseph, and for the Raiders, number 2, Gabe Reichel, and number 5, Elijah Jackson, with 10 minutes left in the ball game. Raiders lead 67-58. Pass inside to number 25. The basket is good. Number 25, Bryce Dreyer. 69-58, Raiders. Hand off number 5, Bradley Graham. He drives, being cut off. Kicks, drills it back out. Inside of Solomon Campbell, he fumbles the ball away. That's 2 straight turnovers by Solomon Campbell. Kick out number 15, long 3. Nothing but nets. 72-58. 2 turnovers cost us 5 points. Got to control the ball, boys. 72-58. Over to Bradley Graham, he drives. It's cut off, he's hooked. Out to Jordan Joseph. 12 on the shot clock. Out to Solomon Campbell. Back up to Jordan Joseph for a long 3. Rims out. Knocked out of bounds by the Gooey Ducks. The Raiders basketball with 8:40 left in the ball game. Subbing in for the Raiders, number 3, Liam Clark. Checking back in for the Gooey Ducks, number 44, Corey Bridges. Number 10, Mason Whitaker across the timeline for the Raiders. Over to number 5, Elijah Jackson. He drives, cut off. Counter foul on number 24 is Zach Jefferson. His first, team 6. Long 2-3 by number 2. Hits it. 75-58. Raiders. Back out to Bradley Graham. Across the timeline. Over to Jordan Joseph. Kicks out to Tyler No. He dribbles. Hands off to the 24. Zach Jefferson for 3. Rims out. Rebounded by Corey Bridges. Kicks out to Bradley Graham. Nice rebound by Corey Bridges there. Three-pointer by Graham. Misses everything. Rebound by the Raiders. Raiders on the drive. Ball goes to number 5, Elijah Jackson. Inside number 3. For easy layup. Liam Clark for 2. 77-58. Back over to number 5, Bradley Graham. He drives. Kicks out to Tyler No for 3. Rims out. Rebound by the Raiders. Number 2, Gabe Reichel. Reichel on the drive. Kicks out. Long 3. That's good. By number 10, Mason Whitaker. 80-58 Raiders. Jordan Joseph on the drive, getting cut off by a defender. Long 3, rims out, rebounded by number 10 of the Raiders, Mason Whitaker, across the timeline. Down low to number 15. But the basket's good. Foul number 1, Jordan Joseph. Timeout on the floor with 6:36 left in the ball game. The score 80-58 Raiders. We'll be right back. Left in the second half. The score, the count the basket, so it's 82-58 Raiders. Number 15, Joe Joala will be shooting a bonus. Third throw here. They called a foul. Number 1, Jordan Joseph, his first, team 7th. Free throw runs out, rebound by the Raiders though. Long 3 by number 10 is nothing but nets. 85-58. 3-pointer good by Mason Whitaker. 6:24 left in the ballgame. Ball stolen by number 5. And a pass to number 2 for a dunk. 87-58. Driving basket good by number 1, Jordan Joseph. 87-60. Foul number 1, Jordan Joseph, his second, team's 8th. Check it back in for the ball game for the Raiders, number 32, Theo Reed, and back for the Gooey Ducks, number 3, Tyler No. Shooting 1-1 for the Raiders, be number 5, Elijah Jackson. Makes the first. 80-60 Raiders. Second one rims in. 89-60. Checking back in for the Raiders, number 22, Jacob Axmaker. Replacing number 5, Elijah Jackson, who's having himself a great game tonight. Ball goes over to number 5, Bradley Graham. Back to Garrett Long. Back to Bradley Graham. Back out to Jamoy Davis. Back out to Garrett Long. Back out to number 5, Bradley Graham. Back out to Garrett Long for 3. Nothing but nets. 90-63. Nice shot by Garrett Long. An assist by Bradley Graham. Raiders back on the attack. Long 3 by number 20. Gets stuck up there. It'll still be Raiders basketball, of course, because of the shot clock, because of the possession error. Nobody guards the inbounder, so he rolls it back up and in. Basket good by number 32 or 22, Jacob Axmaker. Up 3 by Garrett Long. Rims in and out. Rebound by the Raiders, number 11. He's driving to the basket. It's cut off. Kicks it out to number 32, Theo Reed. Back out to Theo Reed. Back out to number 22 for a long 3. Rims out. Rebounded by Solomon Campbell. Call it jump ball. It'd be Gooey Duck basketball. Check it back in for the Gooey Ducks. Be number 11, Daniel Thomas. Checking out will be number 3, Tyler Deneau for the Gooey Ducks. Bradley Graham with the ball at the top of the key. Looking for somebody to hit the ball to. He drives. Behind the back pass. And he's fouled. Foul number 11 for the Raiders, Brady Rice. That'll be his first, team's 9th. Shooting 2 will be number 42, Solomon Campbell for the Gooey Ducks. First one is good. Second one rims out. Rebounded by number 3 of the Raiders, Liam Clark. Back out to Liam Clark. He steps on the baseline, does number 11, Brady Rice. The pass leads him out of bounds. It'll be Gooey Duck basketball. Jamoy Davis gets the ball into number 5, Bradley Graham. 4:08 left in the ball game. Trailing 92-64 with the Gooey Ducks. Hand off to Daniel Thomas. Goes up for the shot and in. Nice shot by Daniel Thomas. 92-66. Number 11, Brady Rice across the timeline. Passed off number 22. Back out to 32. Back out to number 3. Back dribble handoff to number 22. Not a little bit of dribble handoff action here. Number 3 drives to the basket, and he's fouled by number 42, Solomon Campbell. It's his third, team's 9th. Shooting 2 will be number 3, Liam Clark. First one goes in and out and back in. 93-66 Raiders. Second one rims out. Knocked out of bounds by the Raiders. It'll be Gooey Duck basketball. Bradley Graham across the timeline. Hand off to Daniel Thomas. Inside, outside to Solomon Campbell. He drives, shoots, goes in and out. Rebound by Jamoy Davis. Hand off to Garrett Long. Out to Bradley Graham for three. Rims out. Rebound by number 11 for the Raiders. Brady Rice across the timeline. 3 minutes left in the ball game. Dewey Ducks down 93 to 66. An offensive foul on the Raiders. Number 32, offensive foul, Theo Reed. That's the team's 10th, his third. Checking the ball game is number 23, Nick Gutierrez. Number 24, Zach Jefferson. Jumper by number 5, Bradley Graham is good. About a 14-footer on the side was good. 93-68, Raiders. 2:27 left in the ball game. Drive by number 11, Brady Rice, and he's fouled. Foul on number 5, Bradley Graham. His fourth, team's 10th. Shooting 2 will be number 11, Brady Rice. First one is good by Brady Rice. 94-68. Check back in for the Dewey Ducks, number 3, Tyler No. Second one is good as well. 95-68. Raiders. 2:22 left in the ball game. Jefferson hands him off to Jamoy Davis. Back up to Jefferson. Back up to Tyler No. Tyler No dribbles and drives. And he's blocks. Ball out to number 11. Brady Rice. He drives to the basket. Ball stolen by Solomon Campbell. He can't control it. Goes back over to the Raiders with 21 in the shot clock. 2 minutes on the game clock. Great effort by Solomon Campbell. Check back in for the Dewey Ducks, number 30, Nathan Bear. Replacing Solomon Campbell, who's hustled. Ball goes out to number 32, back out to number 3 in the perimeter. Long three by number 22, rims out. Rebounded by the Dewey Ducks. Jamoy Davis. Zach Jefferson with the ball across timeline, hands off to Tyler No. Tyler No dribbles. Kicks out to Nathan Bear. He drives. Cut off, kicks out to Nick Gutierrez. Back out to Tyler No. He drives to the basket. Basket will count because he slapped the backboard. Basket good by Tyler No. It'll be 95-70. He counted the basket. He slapped the backboard. Number 11, Brady Rice across the timeline. Knocked out of bounds by Tyler No. Great defense by the Dewey Ducks. 1:25 left in the ball game. Raiders pass the ball around the perimeter. Looking for an opening. Hand off to number 22. Back inside to number 3. Back out to number 3. Misses it, but it's rebounded by the Raiders again. Long three. Rims off. Rebounded again by the Raiders. They call a foul number 30, Nathan Bear. Shooting 2 will be number 11, Brady Rice. First one is good by Brady Rice, 96-70. Less than a minute left in the ball game. Second one is good as well, 97-70. 1 minute left in the ball game. Tyler No dribbles across the timeline. And off to number 23. Nick Gutierrez for three. It's good. Nothing but net. 97-73. 42 seconds left in the ballgame. Kicks out to number 11, Rice for three. Air ball. Up ahead. Tipped. Turnover by the Gooey Ducks. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Raiders. It'll be Gooey Duck basketball. Great defense by Tyler No. 24.6 seconds left in the ballgame. Ball gets sent down to Tyler No with 24 seconds left in the ballgame. Be probably one shot left here. Shot rims out, rebounded by number 3 of the Raiders. And that'll do it. Just have to dribble out the clock with 11 seconds. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the game with the final score. Raiders 97. Gooey Ducks 73. We'll be right back for stats.